One thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to what we call a vegetarian lifestyle is basically having eggs included in your vegetarian lifestyle. Why do you say? If vegans are not supposed to eat eggs? Let's go over here. Then we say, when do chickens start to lay eggs? Good question. It's a good shout out to them. And then eggs without roosters. Is that possible? She says it is. The president of Chickenlandia. And this guy has nothing but what I can tell is maybe chickens there. So the food group as to why the vegan culture has put eggs into the meat food group is because they, I guess, are seeing that eggs are not necessarily part of the vegan lifestyle, but it is for a vegetarian that can say this is part of the vegan lifestyle. The vegetarian lifestyle. So I can understand why vegans will say, hey, yeah, we don't eat anything that comes from an animal because we're what you call exactly a kind of person that it has nothing wanting to do with the animal. And these are typically kind of people that will say, can you please filter that dam so that it doesn't kill the animals through this area here? Sorry about that. I need to make sure that I am talking about it. Over there in the opening. So right here in the opening, on the top, let's put it by the circle. I mean, not the circle, but at this, almost at the center. If we want to talk about this one instead, or this one, there, where it says higher reservoir, you would want to create a filter so tiny that just super tiny, enough to let water in through it, all throughout it, maybe. And there's just more ideas to go and tack onto the dam idea, because a vegan would appreciate that, and so of course would a vegetarian. And a vegetarian would appreciate a place like this.
See all those eggs and you think, oh my, where are these all going to go? But they all seem to find a home. You don't need a rooster to get a hen to lay an egg. See, they're happy to lay eggs without a rooster.
There you go, vegans.
It's a very common myth that people think that we use antibiotics and hormones on our hens, and it's simply not true. Our hens are healthy. We don't need antibiotics. We make our own feed. We know what goes into that feed. It's tested for quality and purity, and we make sure that our hens get the very best. You know, it's really, for us, it's all about just providing what our customers want. At the same time, making sure that we're good stewards, that we're taking good care of our hens, good care of our workers, and that seems to have been a successful approach for us.
Because this was like 7-8 years ago when we made this video.
All right, so this is our brooder house where we keep our adolescent birds that are growing up. So let's come on in and take a look.
Willamette egg. See? Now, it's not nice to have.
And this is a 13-week-old pullet that I'm holding, and they're about 7 weeks away from starting to eat.
How nice and gentle these people are.
Yeah, so this is a 1-day-old baby chick. So today she got delivered to the farm where she's going to live, which happens to be our farm. Now we're going to do our very best over the next days and months and a couple of years to give this little chick everything she's going to need.
You just probably didn't think about, how the animal might feel being in a cage like that. To provide something that can easily be taken by a vegan, and especially a vegetarian. 65,000 baby chicks, right?
Willamette Egg Farms has been in business for 75 years now. It goes back to 1934 when my uncle started picking up eggs from local farmers and delivering them into the Portland area. We are a locally owned, family-operated business located right here in Oregon. You know, 90% of the eggs we produce are staying right here. A local product is always going to be fresher than something that comes a long ways away. And the other thing is, you know, we're able to have contact with our consumers because they're our neighbors.
Perfect. So I highly recommend buying eggs from this company if you want to have an unfertilized egg for sure, because they said they only have chickens, no roosters there. And on that note, to whoever owns the water dam and to whoever owns the Federal Reserve, if you're not from the United States of America, then how do they own it? There should be something on that, because the Federal Reserve owns money. And who wants to own money also if it wasn't for we the people of the United States of America? We also want to own the money too. We also want to be the people who distribute it to each other in a much easier and simpler fashion to folks like these people here who need a bigger place, because they want to be able to, hey, we're going to have all sorts of chickens running around like this guy did over here. Let me show you a quick picture, because it's a good idea. And they can just kind of maximize this dude over here in another video. It's in a different language, but right there, right? He has like chickens everywhere on here, and then I forgot how you say that name. Let me see. Willamette, yeah, Willamette. Sorry. So Willamette can definitely use money from we the people who say, no, the Federal Reserve is owned by the United States government, who only has American citizens working in it, and they don't have any German ties. And I don't mean anything to put on over here, because I guess some people like to wear those. But you know what I mean. Exactly. Just American. I agree. I'm a United States of American citizen. And so, yep. I approve my own message. That's saying, why do we need to make money out of paper or coin or metal? Any type of metal, if it's already in digital form. And these guys can easily get a bank transfer saying, hey, we're already doing something really nice, Willamette Farms. They're already doing something really nice for people, providing eggs that aren't fertilized that a vegan can easily appreciate after learning that they're really just trying to stay away from the animal altogether. And that's a way to stay away from it, because if the chicken doesn't hatch from the egg, did the chick go bad or what? I'm sorry. It's just, you know, I'm just trying to shine some light on the ideas as to why a vegan is a vegan and why a vegetarian is a vegetarian. And yeah, on that note, we the people, like, not Senator Mitch McConnell. Well, Senator Mitch McConnell, if he wasn't being influenced by other people, probably in Germany, who think they still own the Federal Reserve, because they don't. It is owned by we the people, who are born in this land, the United States of America. And so that would mean that Senator Mitch McConnell would have to listen to the people that say, hey, Senator Mitch McConnell, can you please stop listening to a foreign source and listen to the American people that say, we want you to go ahead and pass stimulus packages and give a stimulus package to Willamette Farms to make a really large location that has plenty of chickens just running around laying eggs wherever they want to lay eggs, and kind of like that other guy's idea, having just a free-for-all wherever you guys want to go. Yeah, they just peck at the ground, throw whatever, the corn, which is also vegetarian. I'm pretty sure you want to grow a lot of corn. There's this other guy who posted another video saying that he put food in the water areas, but I didn't see them eating that food. They just kind of pecked at the grass. Try that out. I mean, you may not have to buy any corn for them, and it's less of a product that you have to worry about that we can consume instead, like corn on the cob and cornbread. Damn, cornbread's really good. Mashed potatoes, gravy, rice, stovetop tuppy. Just all those things that don't really require the hen. I mean the turkey, because they probably. I don't know if I've ever had an unfertilized turkey egg, but that would be something different to have for Thanksgiving if that's true. Or just instead of the turkey, put a bunch of egg sandwiches on there that you can just kind of put it on the oatmeal bread and put that seasoning that I'm challenging the vegan to try and do instead, so they can have a really nice Thanksgiving. On that note, happy upcoming Thanksgiving. I like to take Light again. It gives me these crazy ideas to talk about so that we can all continue living in the best way possible. Thank you, Light. That was in, I know, Onkelos. It's unfortunate because they were looking for Moses, which was also in Moses, to the Jewish nation, and of course to the Christian and Catholic nation communities. Thank Jesus of Nazareth as well, because he was also enlightened out of being a carpenter. And next thing you know, he's a rabbi. Hey, rabbi, says Nicodemus, how do I also attain the kingdom of heaven? You create a digital banking system and give people money.